Coach, could we just get your overall thoughts just on that one?
Probably the same from the last one. Not very good. I thought we weren't very smart in the first half, and then we just weren't very good in the second. So you add those two up. Just, this is the outcome, right? So we'll get better.
Do you have an update at all on Zach? Is it
I don't know.
okay? It looked like it was maybe ahead, but I don't know. You can't even share that.
No, I think you're speculating.
Yeah, I'm asking.
I'm not going to speculate.
Okay.
I don't have an update, I said.
Okay. The explosive plays now from even last meeting between you guys and now this one, I think it was 4 tonight. Is there anything that's sticking out to you as far as just the explosive plays that your defense has given up?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple that are just really goofy, that there's really no explanation except guys feel terrible that they messed something up. But, yeah, I think once again you could probably find a root cause for one, and then it might be a different cause for another, right? It's not just communication, right? But a couple of them were just poor plays.
I know it's always, I can imagine, it's always tough when you're just losing your starting quarterback, but I'm wondering if the sting of this one maybe even goes a little bit beyond that. I mean, you already talked about how, in particular, the second half, team.
I thought Strev did a great job. Drove all the way down that first. I think it was the first drive of the first drive of the third quarter. Marched all the way down the field, methodical, and then just probably 3 or 4 different decisions on that 1st and 7 play. I think we could be a little more friendly to the quarterback in that situation. I think we could make a different decision. All those things, it adds up to a big play against. But once again, I think the most important thing is all the guys are working really hard, and they will come in with a good mindset tomorrow to learn and be better than they were. And we all just learn at our own pace.
And I guess also where I was going with that as well was I'm just wondering, do you feel you guys were good enough coming off of a 2-week rest?
Well, obviously not.
Maybe just overall effort.
Were we good enough? No, the effort. They're working hard at it, right? Just we didn't play well enough, and I think we made, especially in the first half, we didn't make some great decisions. We took some penalties that were costly, and those are decisions that guys are making. We gave the ball away a little bit, and once again, in the second half, I just don't think certain aspects we didn't play well enough. But
those are the things you meant when you said not smart in the first half, the penalties and giveaways.
Yeah.
You feel they got out physical a good chunk of the night too?
No.
They seem to really be physical.
No, I don't think we got out physical.
Didn't feel that way. Okay.
Didn't feel that way.
Okay. The early second half, Stroud drives it down, and like you said, picked up at the goal line, and then they come right back and score. How hard a 1-2 punch is that to overcome? Like how do you say?
Yeah, I thought there are parts in the game that we responded well. We throw an interception, then Homey gets a pick back. There was certainly, they pin us deep on on special teams, and we drive off the doorstep and hit a big shot. I mean, Calgary doesn't give up a lot of explosive plays, and we hit one to Nick to get off the doorstep there, right? So I thought there was some better complementary football, but it was surrounding some some not so good football. But I thought the response, especially to some plays that went against us, was pretty good for a spell there. We just couldn't keep it up.
When's the last time you heard a home crowd like that?
Heard?
Yeah.
I didn't hear them. They were gone.
They were gone early, it's
Yeah.
true. But when they were still here, they're giving you guys the business.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear
I
that,
just
okay.
noticed that they were gone early, which is not a great night for them. Obviously, we want to do better for our crowd. They do great for us.
Dalton out, obviously you're looking for a receiver to step up, and Nick had a single game career high, 174 yards, I think it was, I thought, on Dembski.
Yeah, he was having a day early, for sure.
Defensively, do you feel like you're getting enough pressure right now?
Yeah, once again, I think Vernon is very slippery, so we get pressure, and then he manages to spin around and escape and whatever. He's always done that. He's pretty good at it, obviously, and you know, he made us pay a couple times with it, but he is pretty slippery. So you can get pressure. It's hard to bring him down.
Guess I'm just thinking back to week 2, like Nathan Rourke, very slippery. You guys were harassing him all game. Every catch, it seemed like, on the back end was contested, and tonight, maybe just not as many contested catches, maybe not quite as much pressure. Is there a reason the defense has trended in that? Is it just VA playing that well, or?
I think VA's playing pretty damn well. Yeah,
But is there any, like, do you feel
I
like the
think VA's
execution is?
playing pretty damn well.
But do you feel like your defense's
of course we could
execution is
execute
tapering
better.
down? Okay.
But anytime, win or lose, you're gonna wanna execute better. I mean, it's pro sport. Nobody is happy. There's no such thing as a perfect game, and nobody is happy with every play they have, right? And then maybe you don't execute as well as you'd like to, and you playing a hot quarterback right now.
Any update on Trey Vavel?
No.